Okay, the important part right now is to remember to save your original sourdough starter. I took a half a cup from the bowl, stuck it back in my jar, sealed it up, put it in the fridge. It can last in the fridge for 2 to 3 months. Won't hurt it a bit. But now we get started. We add, in no given order, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar. You notice how precise I'm being about this. 1 egg, and you can use butter, or you can use butter substitute. I happen to use non-fat yogurt. 3 tablespoons of non-fat yogurt, like that. And now the option. Purists won't do this, other people may want to. I take a little bit of commercial yeast, get it all in the liquid form, and pour that in. It accelerates the rising of the bread, doesn't change the flavor at all, and obviously doesn't jeopardize your original starter. So now we start stirring. As this gets mixed, you then start adding flour. Flour is also what the yeast feeds on. Flour has an enormous amount of inherent sugars in it, which is why they would just put flour and water out, the old sourdough starter people, and the airborne yeast would find it. Same way it found grape juice and made wine. Same yeast, different product. But now we're starting to thicken that soup up. You don't have to worry about measuring. The consistency is what tells you how much you use. Keep stirring. Gets harder. Okay, we're almost there. Now what you do, as this is ready to go on the board, add a little flour to your kneading board. Again, precise measurement is so important. Stir it around. And now we're going to dump this dough right here onto the board. There it goes. Okay, the other thing I've learned over the years, prepare your hands for the kneading so nothing sticks to it. Add a little flour and you start rolling the dough. Just roll the dough. Okay, we now have basically a shot put sized ball of dough. What we're going to do with this is put it in a pre-greased mixing bowl so that it doesn't stick to the edges. Cover it with a towel, put it aside, let it set maybe 2 hours. You'll see what happens. All right, we took our little round ball of dough, stuck it in the bowl, and now that's what it's risen up to. Okay? We're going to make cinnamon rolls. There it is. Set it on your perfect floured surface. So what you want to do is start spreading this out so that it'll be easier to roll. Turn it, make sure you get flour on everything, it'll keep it from sticking. Now we start rolling. Great thing about baking is you're in charge. It can be any shape that you want. Now on this surface, the first thing I do is brush a little butter just over the surface. Okay, that's about enough of that. Now, I'm out to taste. I'm a cinnamon freak. I like a lot of cinnamon on my cinnamon rolls. Raisins. There we go. Okay, now you're going to be glad that we've included this in your kit, because now we need to make a log, and sometimes it sticks a little. So with your scraper, you just start to lift it off the surface. Here we go. If it ever sticks, just take your scraper, separate it from the surface, and continue the roll. There's your sourdough roll. And Now, we divide the log. I'm not very good at math, but I can divide in half. So you take your cutter, divide it in half, divide it in half again, divide it in half again. Time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go for 12. We'll take that one, divide it in half. 12. Okay. Now, I take them in a well-oiled baking dish. Now, for cinnamon rolls, I use a vegetable oil. For dinner rolls, I use an olive oil because it has a slightly stronger taste, very good for supper time flavors. But for now, the cinnamon rolls go in the pan, line them up together. You get them in there. You don't like the spacing, just move them around a little bit. Give them enough space to expand. There we go. Once again, cover them with a towel. I'm gonna let them be nice and safe and quiet. Put them in a safe place, hour and a half, 2 hours max. We'll see what we get. All right, our babies have been resting, and it's time for the reveal. Here we go, all risen up. Now, what I'm gonna do is put them in a preheated oven, 350. I'm gonna leave them in there for about 15 to 18 minutes. And a little secret I always like, about a minute to 2 minutes before they're done, I brush them with a little butter, sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on them, and adds that little crispy sweetness to it when you take them out. So about 15 to 18 minutes, we're gonna have cinnamon rolls. All right, it's been about 18 minutes now. I've brushed the butter over, sprinkled with a little cinnamon. It's time to take our babies out. Oh yeah. Okay. It's cinnamon roll time. I'm gonna let them cool for about 2 to 5 minutes before I cut them out and put them on the plate. Stick with it. So there you have it, start to finish, Duffy's Dough cinnamon rolls.
Oh, I wish you could smell them.
Check out our website for more information.